Holler.
Whenever you're in.
Mike Prang, Sports Information Director at Adrian College, here with head Ben's hockey coach Adam Krug, along with goaltender Dershawn Stewart and forward Riley Murphy. After a 5-3 win in the NCAA quarterfinal over NCHA rival St. Norbert, Coach, to start with an opening statement.
Yeah, that was a classic Adrian St. Norbert game right there. It was all you could ask for. Highs and lows. 15 seconds in, they score. We had a really nice push after probably the first 3 or 4 minutes. I think once every line had a shift, we started finding our rhythm a little bit. And then just we talked in the past about needing some scoring from guys that you otherwise don't always lean on, and a freshman stepped up in a big way with Ian Amsbaugh getting that first one, and I just think after that, like, we felt good about our game. Then the second period comes out, you extend it to 3-1. You knew they were going to push, and they did. They tilted the ice for a while. We didn't respond great. And then obviously it gets to 3-3, and then the guy to my left here scores a huge goal with 2.3 seconds left or whatever it was in the second. You could kind of feel it. Like, there was 14 seconds left when I looked at the clock, and I wondered if we could maybe get another couple of shots on goal, and he had guys on his back in front of him, and he just spun and shot it, and beat Garvey up high. So really a big turn of events there in that moment, and then just a good third period. I mean, again, they were going to push. We had to kill a penalty. Really proud of the penalty killed. Dershawn made some unbelievable saves, timely saves. That was a heck of a hockey game.
Riley, that goal that Coach is talking about with 2 seconds left in the second period is marked as the game-winning goal. You kind of just spun around just to throw it on net with 2 seconds left. What was going through your head, and what were you aiming for?
Honestly, I had no idea how much time was left on the clock. I just felt in the corner the D-man kind of got on the wrong side of me, and you don't get many chances against that team where they're on the wrong side of the puck. And so I tried to take it to the net, got stopped, and I just kind of turned and flung it and crossed my fingers and went in.
Dershawn, you finished tonight with 28 saves. You picked up your 20th win of the year in goal. You had 11 saves in the second period, 11 in the third. Fewer of those were on the Adrian penalty kill. Talk about your performance tonight.
Yeah, I think we played good on the PK today. They're pretty good on the power play, and we knew that, and we kind of settled it in after their first power play goal. After that, going into the third, I think that we were nice and calm. We trusted in everybody, trusted in the structure that our coach put out there, and I think that we did a pretty good job. And I could see everything. We did great at blocking shots at times. It was great. The defensive, I gotta give it to them. Like, they played really great structurally. The offense, we kept it in their zone, and it's just overwhelmed right now. Like, I'm happy that we're going, and it's just awesome. Yeah.
In the first period, St. Norbert scored with 14 seconds into the game off the opening faceoff. How do you lock yourself back in after giving up such an early goal?
It was a good shot, but like, I knew my boys had me the whole time. Like, practicing so hard over the week and everything. Coach came in. He said, even if we get down, like, we're good. Like, don't worry about it. So I knew that the boys had it, and then once we scored that first goal, I knew that we were going to start rolling. So even when they came back, they were calling back. Like, we could see, like, we had our shift, Riley over there. Like, obviously he got the game-winning goal, and we just kept the pace. And yeah, I think that we just played an overall good game. It's a great team over there. I have to give it up to Norbert. Like, they played good all season. They had a great tournament. So kudos to them. But I'm glad that the boys pulled it off tonight.
Riley, talk about one of your line mates, Jacob Swade. He finished with 3 assists tonight. He had an assist on both of your goals, and then you and him had an assist on Ian Amsbaugh's goal to put the Bulldogs on the board. Talk about his performance.
Yeah, he's an absolute treat to play with. I don't think you find many kids that play the way he does in Division III hockey. He's probably one of the fastest kids, and he's not the biggest, but he's probably one of the heaviest, and you don't want to get in his way. Along with that and some skill and a good shot, like, he's just an absolute treat to play with.
Coach, what was your message to the guys? This is the 4th time we played St. Norbert this year, split with them on the road, and then they came and kind of shocked us in the Harris Cup final on our ice. What's the message that, that Harris Cup final game was only 2 weeks ago to focus up and take this one as a big quarterfinal game?
Yeah, the message was you got a chance to redeem yourself. Whatever season we're in, meaning regular season, Harris Cup season, or NCAA tournament season, that's all that matters to us. Gladly trade the Harris Cup for this win. I think our guys will. I know our guys will. That was on their mind. I said this last week. We wanted to play. We didn't want to sit at home and have that bye. So we're grateful that we had that opportunity to play last week, get our game back. Had a really hard week of practice 2 weeks ago. This week we didn't let them off the hook, and I thought the guys practiced hard, and it proved to help us for the game today.
And the national semifinal game this coming week, it's going to be a short week. You're going up against Trinity. It's hosted by Trinity. What's kind of the game plan for the week, especially having to deal with travel and meetings and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's going to be a short week. It's always a short week, but now with the Thursday, Saturday, it's going to be even shorter. So we'll likely be gone on Tuesday. So that means Monday practice at home, maybe a Monday and a Tuesday practice at home, depending on travel. We'll know that a little bit later tonight or probably tomorrow morning, really. But ultimately, it's going to be an environment. Anytime you get one of these Frozen Four situations on a campus and the home team's in it, it's something else. So, our crowd was great tonight. We're going to travel well, I'm sure, but we're going to have to be ready to brave the elements at Trinity, and I'm sure that place will be buzzing.
Coach, what do you know about Trinity this season? It's been a couple of years since you've seen them during your championship run. What do you know about them so far?
Yeah, well coached, really well coached. Matt Greason spent some time at the U.S. National Training Development Program. He and I have formed a good relationship. We've played them multiple times. A couple times we've gone out there. They've come here. We've played them in the NCAA tournament actually in the semifinals my first year in 2015. So we have some familiarity. Always a stingy team. Don't give up a lot. Their goaltender was, I think, the conference player of the year, local-ish kid from Toledo. So that's definitely something that I'm aware of, and we're going to have to figure out how to penetrate their defense. We got to get there. We got to get to the net, make it hard on their young goalie. But we're going to have to be able to play the right way and not cheat the game for that. They don't score a ton of goals, but they don't give up anything. So we're going to have to be really prepared for that.
You mentioned, having to go on a campus site to play this. How big is it that, this group here is going to their third Frozen Four now, and you're kind of, familiar with that kind of atmosphere going in?
Yeah, isn't it cool? I don't know. It doesn't get old, I'll tell you that. It's been an awesome 3 years, and I'm so thankful that this group gets a chance, to redeem last year's loss in the final. It's 2 wins away. You can't get to that second one without this next one. But to get on that plane on Tuesday and get an opportunity again, you can't take these for granted because you just don't know. There's 4 teams going there with the same goal. So we've got to be sharp this week and we've got to be prepared. But it means a ton. We play for national championships in this program, and we have another opportunity next week.
Riley, just kind of back to this game after your goal there. The high five line looked like it maybe went a little bit long. And did you say anything to the St. Norbert bench as you went by there?
No, I just wished him a good luck the rest of the game, and that was pretty much it.
Okay. Good.
All right, Adrian advances to the NCAA Division III Frozen Four for the 3rd consecutive year. We'll take on Trinity at Trinity on Thursday in the semifinals. Time is to be determined, but congratulations on the quarterfinal win, guys, and go celebrate.
Thank you.
Mike Prang, Sports Information Director at Adrian College, here with Associate Head Coach of St. Norbert, Ryan Peterson, along with defenseman senior Jordan Strand and junior forward Carter Hotman after a 5-3 loss in the NCAA quarterfinals to Adrian College. Coach, start with an opening statement on today's game.
Obviously, you see a team as much as we did over the last month. A lot of tendencies. They know us. Congratulations to Adrian. Obviously, they executed a little higher level than us tonight for the most part. I thought we played a solid game, mismanaged some pucks early on in the game, early on in the second, and then we kind of were able to get our game going, spend some time with the puck, created some opportunities, but at the end of the day, just really proud of our group's effort, our resiliency of going down 2 against that group and be able to climb back, make it a 3-3 game. And, you talk about going special teams, the power play and penalty kill, and you typically talk about first minute goals and last minute goals. We score 15 seconds in on the game. We took care of that one, but we didn't take care of late in the period. So
Carter, you finished today with 2 goals, including the opening one 14 seconds in off the opening faceoff, and then St. Norbert's second goal to kind of start that second period comeback. Talk about your performance tonight.
It's not really so much about my performance. I had a lot of help with those goals. I mean, TJ made a great pass for my first one, and Stromp wheeled around the defender, pitched a stick, and got it to me in front of the net. So, from my concern, I had the easy job. My line mates and my D men did the work for me, and I give all the credit to my teammates. So, yeah.
Coach, you brought up having to play Adrian 4 times this season, kind of knowing each other. You defeated Adrian in the Harris Cup final 2 weeks ago here on Adrian's home ice. What was the message for the last 2 weeks, I should say, coming in that Harris Cup final, where you guys sat in the pairwise was kind of win and get in, and then you guys made a big statement with a 5-2 win over St. Olaf to get back to Adrian.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, looking at our roster build up, we've got 4 incredible seniors going out the door. Jordan Strand, Adam Stocko, Will Stromp, and Johnny Roberts, and we have a lot of young guys that haven't been through those situations. And there were some growing pains early on in the year, but as we continued to take steps, and then the big game experience that we were able to gain as we went through here, you're learning how to play at an NCAA single elimination situation. We were obviously in that spot in the NCHA Harris Cup, and we knew that we had to end up having one of our better games, and we got to the point where we scored early. We were able to end up converting on the power play, taking care of the penalty kill, and that recipe against a good Adrian group, you have to be on point in all of those areas. We were on point 2 weeks ago. Tonight we did some really good things. They just had a little bit more effective opportunities in some of those situations.
Jordan, coach, just gave a shout out to the senior class that's walking out the door. Talk about, just a recap on your 4 years here at St. Norbert and playing for such a successful program.
Yeah. First off, it's been a true honor. First year didn't get to play because of COVID. Got to come back sophomore year, learn from an incredible group of guys. Every year the senior group has been unbelievable. My freshman, sophomore, junior year. And then coming into this year, us 4 seniors, along with Carter and the junior, this is a whole team effort. And we relied heavily on our juniors to step up, our freshmen to step up, our sophomores to step up. And it's been an unbelievable experience. I've been able to learn from awesome coaching, life lessons that I'm going to take on for the rest of my life. And like I said, it's been an honor to play and wear the St. Norbert jersey.
Appreciate the time, guys. St. Norbert finishes the season with a 22-7-0 record. They fall to Adrian 5-3 in the NCAA quarterfinal. But we're familiar opponents. This isn't going to be the last time we see you guys, and we know it's always going to be a battle. So congratulations on a great season and safe travels home.
Thank you.
All the best to you guys.
Thank you.